This is W8SRC, and this is version 2.0 of the W8SRC repeater system on 446.15 MHz with a -5 MHz offset and a PL of 100 Hz. It has been exactly 1 year since this repeater has been on the air. And first of all, let me key it up. This radio. W8SRC testing.
Evening. Transmitting live from the great city of Dexter. This is the Southern Michigan Repeater Network 615 repeater system, W8SRC. The time is 7:22 p.m.
As you heard, I actually have two new imaging voices, Chad Beach W9ZZA, and Chad Erickson, the voice of WGIM FM here in Lansing, 97.5 now FM. Well, Lansing is pretty far from me, but I mean, in the area. So, of course, we have the main repeater with the Vertex VXR9000 with a speaker on it, so that I can just turn that down. Test 1, 2, 3. W8SRC. Next we have the duplexer, Decibel Products duplexer. The Archon RC210 repeater controller. You can see that. It has the lights, the LEDs on it. W8SRC test 1, 2.
Current temperature 43.8 degrees.
As you just heard, the tail message is the current temperature. So I have the WX250 with a receiver with SIM decoder, which I've recently reprogrammed. So on the back, you see all the connections that I've made. Mainly 1 year ago. So all the sensors and the remote. As you hear, I have actual users on my repeater. Finally. AGP, W8SRC, go ahead. I don't know if you were calling me or someone else.
Hello, Stuart. No, this is Ben. I was trying to get in touch with my brother. K8AGK. I don't know, are you testing something right now? Should we not be talking on this?
Actually, this is a great test. If you don't mind, I'm actually filming this for YouTube, for my YouTube channel. So yeah, you can talk on it. Definitely. I wanted to show that the repeater is active.
Alright, well, I'll give him another shout out. K8AGK, are you out there? This is K8AGP.
So the connections to the temperature sensors into my remote base, which I have from my which is my Kenwood TS2000, currently parked on the KC all my 440 and 220 repeaters. See the connections for that. It's not connected at this time. I'll demonstrate that in a moment. And I'll show that this repeater could also be heard through the W8 crossband repeater system. See if, well, next time Ben transmits, you will be able to hear it. In fact, that is how he's V2.0 is talking on the crossband. So.
Holy smokes, you sound terrible. Are you in the toilet or something? I'm working the original production at the moment. I got some other projects going on. That sounded much better.
I'll show you how the speaker works while he's talking. Of course, if I turn off this radio, or at least
I talked to Mom and Dad today. Or, well, I shouldn't say that. My wife did. But they got back safe and sound. So, I think the curling's over, though. Back to you.
Current temperature 43.8 degrees.
Yeah, that's a copy. I talked to Mom last night, too. Pretty glad to hear Charlotte's doing as good as she is. Yeah, I decided to up my heat ratio in order to melt detector today.
down that speaker. Put that remote base back to where it was.
Damn, what'd you get? It's just a Garrett H250. It's like $210 or something. Pretty cheap, but Charlotte's pretty hip on the coin hunt thing. She's been
It is 7:30, so I have a message
coin
playing.
collecting and stuff, so
He's
I
talking
think it'll
over
be a
it.
good thing for us to do.
He was talking over the message, but it was playing.
Next time I come over, I'd love to gift my Aunt Helen and me penny collection to Charlotte.
It's a general message that I have. I can have up to 2 messages playing, or I cannot have any messages play at all.
Coin collecting's fun. I'm thinking I'm going to find a giant gold stash in my backyard, though. I can quit my job.
Other than that, let me pause it here. I'll wait till they're done to test some more. Okay, so V2.0 it's out of range of the system now. So, back to some testing. I put it in remote-based monitor mode. W8SRC testing.
Remote base monitor.
Change this code to tone. By the way, the tail message, it shouldn't be the temperature right now. It should say net tonight at 8 o'clock. I don't know why it. In fact, let me change that. W8SRC. You can see the DTMF lights blinking.
LE1.
Unlocking the repeater. And see the tones blinking.
M.
Speaking of control codes, let me show you the 411 code. W8SRC testing.
User commands for this system are as follows. DTMF keypad test prefix 5. DVR echo test 100. Time and date 400. Outside temperature 401. Repeater temperature 402. Inside temperature 403.
Remote base help 404. Today, low temperature 405. Today, high temperature 406.
Okay, so let me go over each of those commands one by one. First, DTMF keypad test. So this lets you test, of course, your DTMF keypad to make sure that it is working properly. And it decodes each digit. W8SRC testing. You want your 5 followed by any keys that you want up to 17 digits. In this case, I will use all keys. You do not use D though, so I'm not going to use D.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, S, T, A, B, C.
And it works. It's decoded now. Okay.
Net tonight at 8 o'clock.
The tail message. DVR echo test. So basically, when you this is kind of limited at the time because I have a message recorded. You usually have about 20 to 25 seconds of audio test time, but because the message is recorded, you'll have 6 seconds to transmit a test message. Basically, you enter the code, the controller says ready, and then you get 6 minutes to test the repeater. Or to make sure that you're actually making the repeater. This is an extremely useful tool for range testing. I use it a lot. W8SRC testing the echo test.
Ready.
Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. W8SRC.
Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. W8SRC.
Also, if we're just checking audio levels and things like that. Time and date, that is self-explanatory. W8SRC.
Good evening. The time is 7:37 p.m. Today is Saturday, March 14, 2015.
The
Outside temperature.
current outside temperature is
43.8 degrees.
The transmitter temperature inside the repeater's heatsink.
The current repeater transmitter temperature is
81.3 degrees.
The current inside temperature, I always like to compare that with this thermometer. So it says 64.2 degrees. Let's see if this is anywhere close.
the current inside temperature is
65.3 degrees.
Oh, not bad. Okay, remote base help. This gives you the current remote base frequency, offset, and mode, as well as codes to connect, disconnect, and monitor, receive only for the link. In this case, we have it in receive only. W8SRC testing.
The current remote base frequency is 443.875 plus FM. To connect up, enter A13. To monitor link, enter A122. Set link down, enter A11. To repeat messages, enter 404.
Always give them the option to repeat the messages in case they missed it. I really should do that for the 411 code, but 405, that is the low temperature for outside W8SRC.
Today, low 41.2 degrees.
My outside temperature sensor went into a fit this morning, so it's not going to have an accurate high temperature reading, but I'll play it.
Today, high 110.1 degrees.
Of course, like I say, it is definitely not 110 degrees outside, and it hasn't been today, so... I have control operator commands. Well, actually, let me show you the remote base system first. So, of course, to disconnect, just state A11 W8SRC.
Remote base disconnected.
You won't hear any audio from the remote, and you hear
Net tonight at 8 o'clock.
Of course, to put it in monitor mode, you just saw that, so let me connect up.
The time is 7:41 p.m. The W8SRC Mega Repeater System transmit 72 watts of power from 32 feet up.
Let me demonstrate that. W8SRC connecting to the KC on my link system, or to the Southern Michigan Repeater Network link system.
Remote base connected.
This repeater is now affiliated with the Southern Michigan Repeater Network, a network that we just formed. I came up with the name, and a network of linked repeaters, as well as a few other repeaters that Brian and I and a few others like to play with unlinked. So now you will see the remote base radio key up when I key up. W8SRC testing.
I am a Link-Com DSP4O for controller. I have many undocumented featureisms. I lack the technical support to make me work right.
Okay. That is the remote base. We'll put it back in monitor mode. W8SRC, putting the remote base in monitor mode. Just barely hear that W8SRC test. Make sure that we're actually in monitor mode. So, next up, let's see if I take this radio, transmit on the repeater. You'll hear a delay. Test 1, 2, 3. Also, if I, that's the audio delay board. It's used to eliminate squelch tails like this. Just let go of the PTT, no squelch tail. It's also used to eliminate DTMF blips. So that anyone with a DTMF decoder or who can decode DTMF by ear don't hear that first digit. So, like this.
1, 2, 3.
Now if you heard that, let me try that again.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. of the WX250 weather receiver by Computer Automation Technology. I recently reprogrammed this, so first off, let me show you the back of it. Well, you can just barely see it. There are 3 buttons on the side, so if I press the one furthest to the right, it will just automatically activate the weather radio, as you'll hear.
These are the 7 p.m. marine observations for Saturday at Port Hope. The wind was west at 13 miles an hour.
The middle button will remind me of the FIPS codes that have been set into the weather receiver, which in this case is only Washtenaw County, which is our county of the repeaters.
Cast fifth code 0266161.
And the button furthest to the left will place the system in test mode. So that you'll hear this when a weather alert actually happens.
Warning. Weather alert from emergency alert system.
Attention, this is a cast.
5 to 15 miles per hour late. Sunday, mostly sunny. Highs 47 to 51. Northwest winds 5 to 15 miles per hour, becoming southwest late. Sunday night, partly cloudy. Lows 38 to 42. Southwest winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. And now the forecast for the Ann Arbor. Weather alert cancel. Repeater set for amateur use.
Put it back in running mode to W8SRC. It automatically reconnects to the KC to my link system. So that is weather alert mode. And it automatically changes the tail messages and the IDs to CW only. And it changes the courtesy tone, as you will hear just now, to W8SRC.
Warning. Weather alert from emergency alert system.
So that is the weather alert courtesy tone to W8SRC testing. It's in monitor only for the Skyward repeater. Put it back.
Weather alert cancel. Repeater set for amateur use.
W8SRC testing. Okay, so next up, this is the track that will play at the bottom of the hour.
Here, W8SRC recites 314 digits of pi in honor of the ultimate Pi Day. After the Saturday Night Link System Net, ARRL Audio News and Amateur Radio News Line, tonight at 9:26 and 54.
So, link system keying up. I'll post a video of that later when that happens. Actually, there will be no amateur radio news on today. I just didn't want to air amateur radio news on ARRL Audio News today. I just don't feel like it, so we'll have that next week. So, other than that, that is the W8SRC repeater system. And actually, since there are 2 messages, you'll hear an error for the second message, but I have a command for control operators to play these 2 messages, like right on command.
Here, W8SRC recites 314 digits of pi in honor of the ultimate Pi Day. After the Saturday Night Link System Net, ARRL Audio News and Amateur Radio News Line, tonight at 9:26 and 54 seconds. Hope to hear you there.
Error. End of messages.
Okay. Other than that, I think that should be it. Other than, let me show you a few more remote base codes. W8SRC testing.
Remote base disconnected.
Okay. The subband is not programmable, but they're back to the 220 repeater.
Transmitting live from the great city of Dexter. This is the Southern Michigan Repeater Network 615 repeater system, W8SRC.
You can. The good morning, afternoon, evening, and the time are variable. They can be before, after, one or the other, or both. So you can have the subband on or off, connected to the repeater or not. W8SRC.
SUB band connected.
W8SRC testing. It's receive only mode. So find a repeater tape. And that is active. Let's see it on my repeater. As a reminder, that's the Southern Michigan Repeater Network. That is Jerry's repeater, W2.0.
And there is documentation on All-Star on how to do it. But I thought it quicker to just go into Digium and look at their stuff. Yeah, my
Change the frequencies. I may change that courtesy time.
Current temperature 43.8.
And the tail message is back. But it's close to the net time, so I might as well just leave it like that, I guess.
SUB band disconnected.
I also have commands to turn on and off the weather radio on the air for as long as I like.
Weather radio on. Today, mostly sunny. Highs 49 to 53. West winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. Becoming southwest late.
And I can just turn it off on command whenever I want.
Weather radio off.
I also have a command to turn on and off the PL tone. So if I find myself in a situation where I don't want PL, or if someone wants to get into the repeater that doesn't have a PL capable radio, I can just do this. W8SRC, turning off PL.
PL off.
So I just turn off the PL on my radio. W8SRC test. You see that the PL light will not light up. Test 1, 2, 3. W8SRC. Here's a test. Test 1, 2, 3. W8SRC. I can enter tones without PL. Let me try that. W8SRC, turning PL back on.
PL on.
The repeater still transmits PL, no? Whether you have it on or off on the receive side, on the repeater's receive side, on the user's transmit side, but the repeater still transmits PL, so. Other than that, that should be about it. Thank you for watching this overview of the W8SRC repeater system. Hope to see you in the next video of the Southern Michigan Repeater Network's Saturday Night Link System Net, as well as the reciting of pi to 314 digits. So, on the repeater, none of the ultimate pi day. 3/14/15. So 7/3 for now. May this repeater last another year. W8SRC.